0, 1. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Climate Chronicles, where we break down the biggest environmental issues of today. I'm Stavros, and I play tennis for FGCU.
And I'm Evan, and I play basketball for FGCU. We may be athletes, but today we're stepping off the court and into the world of climate science.
That's right. Today we're going to be diving into how climate change is fueling natural disasters worldwide. We'll break down the science, take a look at real-world examples, and talk about how this means for the future.
And trust us, this isn't some far-off problem. This is happening right now, affecting lives, economies, and the planet.
So let's jump right in. All right, first things first, what is climate change? At its core, climate change refers to the long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns, mainly due to human activities like burning fossil fuels.
When we burn coal, oil, and gas for energy, we release greenhouse gases, especially carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
And here's the kicker. These gases trap heat, kind of like a giant blanket around the Earth, causing global temperatures to rise. This is what we call the greenhouse effect.
It's not just CO2. Methane, which comes from livestock and agriculture, is 80 times more potent at trapping heat in the short term. Even nitrous oxide from fertilizers plays a role.
And the result? A hotter planet and big changes in weather patterns, making extreme weather events even more intense and frequent.
Let's start with hurricanes. Warmer ocean temperatures fuels stronger hurricanes. When the water heats up, it gives more energy to the storm, leading to higher wind speeds and heavier rainfall.
Take Hurricane Harvey in 2017. It dumped over 60 inches of rain in Texas, causing $125 billion in damage. Scientists found out that climate change made that rainfall about 15% more intense.
And it's not just Harvey. Hurricane Ian, which hit here in 2022, intensified rapidly due to warm ocean waters. It went from a tropical storm to a Category 4 hurricane in only 3 days.
And that's happening more and more often. The ocean is like fuel for hurricanes. And if it heats up, storms are getting bigger, stronger, and deadlier.
Now let's talk about wildfires. Rising temperatures and prolonged droughts dry out forests, turning them into tinderboxes.
California has seen record-breaking wildfires in the last decade. The 2018 Camp Fire was the deadliest in state history, destroying an entire town and killing about 85 people.
And in 2019 to 2020, Australia experienced its worst wildfire season ever. Over 46 million acres burned, killing an estimated 3 billion animals.
What's making it worse? Warmer air holds more moisture, so when it does rain, it pours. Then long dry spells follow, creating perfect wildfire conditions.
And speaking of dry spells, heat waves are becoming more and more extreme. The 2021 Pacific Northwest heat wave shattered records, hitting 116 degrees Fahrenheit in Portland.
And it wasn't just uncomfortable, it was deadly. Hundreds of people died, and roads literally melted. Scientists say this heat wave would have been virtually impossible without climate change.
We're also seeing major droughts, like the one currently affecting the Colorado River, which supplies water to about 40 million people. Less snowfall in the Rockies means less water flowing downstream.
And when people don't have water for farming, drinking, or daily life, it becomes a crisis. We're seeing this play out in parts of Africa and all the way in the Middle East.
We can't forget about tornadoes. Scientists are still studying how climate change affects them, but there's evidence that warming temperatures are shifting Tornado Alley eastward.
The US saw over 1,000 tornadoes in 2023 alone, some hitting areas that have rarely experienced tornadoes before.
And in 2021, Kentucky was devastated by a December tornado outbreak, something that's almost unheard of at that time of year. Warmer winter temperatures like that definitely played a role.
So, what can we really do? It's not all doom and gloom. Making small lifestyle changes, reducing fossil fuel use, and switching into renewable energy can make a big difference.
Investing in clean energy like wind and solar, cutting food waste, and even using energy efficient appliances can also help at home.
And we have to hold our leaders accountable. Policies that support clean energy and sustainable development are key.
One person's actions might feel small, but collectively, they add up. We have the power to change the future.
Thanks for listening. That's all on this episode of the Climate Chronicles.
We'll see you next time.